All right, let me find y'all's test. This is TMTA Pre-Calc 2023, and I am now at 21. So what do we have here? We have an arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic means we add. 17 terms have a sum of 2023. The last term is 207. So again, if you're in my pre-calc class, you probably know this formula. There's a good chance you do. But the sum of n things is n over 2, first plus last. And I know the sum is 2023. I know there's 17 terms. And what I don't know is the first term. I'm just going to call it x, but I know the last term is 207. Now, honestly, you could just y1, y2 this thing if you wanted. Like once you do this, if you're smart enough to do that, you could y1, y2 it, but I'm bored, so whatever. I'm going to double both sides. Give me 4,046 equal to distribute 17x plus 1,449. That seems right. Then I'm going to do a little subtraction. I have no idea what I'm going to get here. Probably too tired for this. I want to say 2597. Let's check me. Yeah, I was right. Good. 2597. Now I'm going to divide by 17. Well, that's not right. Did I screw up? I'm known for that. Right there. Look at that. That was bad, too. That was really bad. 3519. Milbrath, what are you doing, man? Let's just check all my math right now. There we go, 527. 527 equals 17x. And I have no faith in my ability right now, so. All right, that makes sense. 31. 31. Got an answer. There's 21. I've got about 6 minutes left. The graph on the left below is for y equals f of x. Which of the following describes the graph on the right? So let's keep an eye on this little point right here and think about how it got moved. It got moved from 2 to 4. So we have a right 2, which is meaning we're going to do x minus 2. And it also got shifted up 1. Notice how it moved up 1? And that's just plus 1. That's how hard this question is. Like everybody I teach this year should be able to get, oh, I marked the wrong thing. Everybody I teach this year should be able to get that one right. And truth is, every one of the students I've taught this year in pre-calc should be getting everything right. What is the inverse of this funny looking function? Let's just go through the process. That's all you do. Step 1, every y becomes an x, and every x becomes a y. I remember this one. This one bugged me. I've done this before. Anyways, I'm going to 2 both sides. 2x equals e to the y minus e to a negative y. Isn't that a funny looking thing? And the goal here is to resolve for y. What a funny looking problem. Now, I do remember this one. It's got a funny looking answer. And I'm trying to think about how I did this one. You have to get at e to the y. You have to get at this guy right here. Let me pause this so I'm not wasting video time. Give me just a minute. But I do see why this is on your channel. Okay, I think I got it. I'll have to pause it for just a few seconds. I was doing chess in my head here, figuring out the next move. I'm going to rewrite this as 1 over e to the y. And it may not be clear why I'm doing this, but now I'm going to literally e to the y every single frickin' thing. E to the y times e to the y is e to the 2y. They cancel, -1. And I'm going to shift this over. I really need there to be an x. That's what I needed. I needed an x. Anyways, it doesn't actually matter, does it? E to the 2y minus 2x e to the y minus 1. Now I have a 0 on the left. And we're going to do the quadratic formula, except this time it's not x equals, it's actually y equals. So y equals negative b, which is going to be 2x, plus or minus square root of a 2x that is squared, minus 4 times a, and a is actually this one, times c, which is -1. Trying to see if I can explain it a little better. Maybe I should throw it through u substitution over twice or 1. So y is 2x plus or minus, inside that radical is a 4x squared plus 4, both over 2. So I have a 2 over 2 plus or minus, pull this 4, think about that, pull that 4, x squared plus 1, it's in a radical, 2 root x squared plus 1 over 2. 2 over 2 is going to be your 1. They have an x, so it means I have made a mistake somewhere. Oh, I forgot my x. That's not my mistake is. I have an x plus or minus this thing. It's going to be the plus, by the way. And inside the radical is x squared plus 1. As they cancel, cancel. X plus root x squared plus 1. Now I am going to check this on a TI-84. You may or may not remember, but I said the line of symmetry is y equals x. And if I'm not right, I'm just going to have to take another look at this thing and see where I screwed up. The odds of any of you actually watching this are slim to none. I hope you are, because I am taking the time to do it because I want you to win. I want you to feel proud about academics. I can't give you any money or anything, but, you know, Chris Mann, you were voted most likely to make me proud. This would make me super proud. It would. Come on, Chris. Anyways, what I think is the answer is really funky looking. I think it's the first one. Natural log x plus square root x squared plus 1. Trying to figure out these kind of things is really what got me pretty good at math. Like, how do they get these perfect answers? I was always really good at getting decimal answers, but when I figured out how to write things pretty, that's kind of when I got there. Anyways, you do a zoom 6, see if we have our symmetry we're looking for. There's the first one. Oh yeah, we nailed it. Look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Perfect symmetry. Pay attention to what I did there. If you don't know how to write an inverse, symmetry is where it's at. I have to go off to tutoring.